wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fuckin' for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray. Yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch, watch what you saying.
I'm your boy Amity.
That's it. That's his favorite one. That's his favorite one for sure.
Remember the one we did when he did that, and I just got like whacked square in the head with this title.
You want to know why that's my favorite one for real?
Why?
Do you really look? Do you really want me to tell you why that's my favorite entrance?
I'm really worried of why that might be your favorite entrance for real.
That's probably the greatest thing I've ever laid my eyes on for real, for real.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, bro, like, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it, gang.
I get it, gang.
That's the greatest. You hear me?
I hear you, bro.
Alright.
That's a lot.
But nonetheless, before this title,
you know what I'm talking about.
Before this video ends up going,
she got a little black lipstick on her lips and a little long black hair.
They really ain't
before this video gets off,
it's decent. It's below the, you know. She got a set of.
Okay, anywho. Before this video ends up turning into a Triple X video.
Matter of fact, I got another video next week too for my idea. Oh, bro, it's gonna be dedicated to, bro. Yeah, I'll go see. But go ahead. What we talking about?
I'm not saying, can I speak?
What we
can I talk?
My bad, gang. What we talking about today?
But nonetheless, we are talking about.
Can't blame you though, man.
That man who ran New Japan for the longest time.
Multiple
times over. The New Japan John Cena.
Yeah, you gotta stop laughing.
That man, Kazuchika Okada.
I don't think there's a fair gang, that gang right here gang laughing.
Now, it was posted on New Japan Global's X page that Kazuchika Okada, his contract is up January 31st of 2024, so the end of this month.
This is a big free agent.
And
I don't think you believe that.
He's not re-signing. He did say he would stay on for a few dates in February, but then after that, he's done with New Japan. But the question is, where does he land?
I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
Hold on. Does he land
AEW
in the company where he went off in excursion in TNA? He was in TNA.
No.
Does he go to what he views as an indie fed? Does he go to AEW?
Yes.
Or does he go to the place that his mentor, Shinsuke Nakamura, went to? And that's the land of World Wrestling Entertainment. This vid is
the greatest wrestling promotion of all time.
This vid is basically saying, where do we think Okada will land?
AEW.
AEW.
I feel like the options is way more open for him over there as far as matches.
All right, so I know an easier way of doing this. We'll name companies. We'll name the companies out, and we'll name so the three we have: TNA, WWE, and AEW. And what we're gonna do is like state reasons why we think it would work for those. So we'll do we stated our opinion. We all think it's gonna be AEW, but we'll state why we think it would make sense here, there.
So we all basically saying each one and then tell him why he would fit there.
Yeah. So we all said AEW, but we'll talk about one
TNA and WWE
and WWE and then AEW.
I get the concept.
That way, because any spot would be fair and good for him, but we'll state the reasons why we think it'd work better here, there, and then over there. So,
well, like I said, mine's first. I said AEW #1 because of the options as far as matches go. It's open for him. He can face
Dream match.
He can face people like Ospreay.
Dream match.
A lot of different people over there that he can face. It ain't even just got to be a lot of the people who got names, but it could be some of the AEW underground type. Swerve Strickland versus Okada. That'd be decent. You just got to see the opportunities is open for him at AEW.
You could do Samoa Joe and Okada.
And he'll be champion too. Like he'll be champion rather quickly than WWE probably. I don't know. Maybe you never know.
I think for me the reason why AEW is the perfect fit It's for a lot of reasons. One, just look at the partnership that AEW and New Japan have. He could have it where, okay, Okada doesn't go back to New Japan full time. He doesn't sound them, but he can still go over and do events. So it's not like he has to completely say goodbye to New Japan. If he wants to very well go over and work some shows, as long as it doesn't conflict, he can do that. He has people on the roster that were over there with him at the time. I mean, look at the best friends, Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor. They were all in a group together, and they're still recognized in the same group together. He has a history with Ospreay again, so it's not like he's completely walking into a company full of strangers. And the working relationship with New Japan does make it a little bit more lenient if he does want to go back and work some shows. Another reason why is like what you said, like the opponents he could have. It could be Okada and the Hangman Page. It could be Okada and Swerve Strickland. Okada and Samoa Joe.
What about stories though?
Okada and Adam Cole.
I mean, they gonna build stories with the matches. You think he was gonna go there and not have stories built?
Yes.
So
We keep talking about dream matches. What about the stories?
So why? All right. So look. So why? How would he fit in AEW in your?
He would fit perfectly over there.
How would he fit though? In your
I think all the New Japan guys like Will Ospreay.
How would Okada fit in your opinion?
I think he'd fit like a glove.
Like what?
Because
what are the reasons?
He really wouldn't need to cut promos like that. So he could just go in there and just have dream matches every week until he just don't feel like having dream matches anymore.
That's crazy.
Okada and Adam Copeland.
Alright, so
Yeah, dream match.
I'm gonna say this then.
Well, the thing is, if Okada were to do it from a promo standpoint, he does have to work on his English.
He'll just get him a manager.
Simple. It's not hard.
The last manager
But
he
Tony
had
Khan
turned on him.
Okay, get another
I mean,
manager.
yeah, get him a manager. I wouldn't want him to cut promos by himself. He's not that fluent. But I'm gonna say this: TNA would be a no-go for Okada. I feel like.
No, we would say a reason why it would still work.
Oh, I would work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't see
TNA. I look okay. TNA. I could okay if it could work in TNA. I would like to see. I mean, I don't know.
I
don't see it working in TNA.
I think for me,
Him versus Nick Nemeth.
Boo.
That never happened before. I feel like you showed.
Yeah,
I feel like the disrespect you showed to Nick Nemeth is.
That's not a match I want to see though. Like, I don't care.
So here's my thing.
Give me a story.
But
here's my thing of why I think it works with TNA. When he went off on excursion, he went to TNA. That's where he built a lot of who he was going back to New Japan. Granted, he didn't have the whole Rainmaker thing. He didn't have all that going for him. He didn't have the blonde hair, the bright colored ring gear, all that. He learned through TNA. So that's what really brought, like I said, what brought Okada that we know today. So for him to kind of go back and have that, like, I don't know if you'd call it like a renaissance per se, but to kind of have that, like, okay, this is what helped me make me to who I am now, kind of like a pay and respects kind of thing. And plus, like, there's still people on the roster from back when he was there the first time. So it's not like he's going into a complete locker room full of strangers. So it makes sense.
AEW.
If he were to go to TNA, that's what I'm saying. I still think AEW, but
AEW it is. There's no other choice for him to pick besides AEW.
Well, I can see it working in WWE if he was to go there. I mean, NXT would just be the perfect way to start him because he got a name. So obviously, Shawn Michaels gonna do what he gonna do with him. He gonna be put in a decent light. I can see him being North American champion kind of quick. Not too quick, but he going to get built. But I feel like he'll be in a decent spot in NXT. And then eventually move, to either Raw, SmackDown. Like kind of like on the Dragon Lee type of way.
How old is he?
He's 36.
He's a little up there. Because, everybody in NXT like under 30.
Yeah, I mean, you got people down there that's, I feel like age don't really mean too much in wrestling today.
It don't.
You can be however old.
You can be 50.
But it's just all about how you perform. If you can perform at a high level at an old age, I'm cool with it.
Ric Flair.
But if it look bad, that's when it's time to stop. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like he is a top name free agent. People definitely gonna be searching.
I think if you were to go to WWE, it's that relationship with Shinsuke works out perfectly.
Or maybe, I mean, it's just better. That could be better for him for the rest of his career.
And plus, whether or not they decide to have it where he's a tag team, or they start a rivalry and just have that going.
I
got my pros and cons for Okada. I'm gonna tell y'all. The pro of him going to AEW, he gets to work with his friends. His friends over there.
Man, how many friends do he really got over there?
Okay, so hold on. If you're gonna go that way, technically speaking, he has friends in all three companies.
All right, hold on. He got friends in AEW. Let me finish. God damn. The cons of working in AEW. No concussion protocol. People drop people on their heads. He will get a lot more money than he's ever gotten in New Japan. The cons would be, like Bryan Danielson is injured like every other match, so he might get injured. There is no leadership in AEW. All this type of stuff. The pro. Did I say the pros of AEW?
I don't think you've listed them.
All right, so the pros will be this: dream matches. Dream matches, and he will get a lot of money. He will get more money he's ever made in New Japan, like Omega and them. He'll get a lot of money, and he'll have dream matches.
Well,
hopefully nobody dropped on his head.
Either way it goes,
that.
Okada will be going somewhere, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna be in the news. We're gonna be keeping tuned. But let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think about the situation.
Shout out to Okada.
Like the video, subscribe, comment, cut on the bell so y'all don't miss a video. And look, I'm your boy that's about to be with, I'm not going to say too much, but yes,
Money making jam, we out.
You got to stop this disrespect.
I ain't disrespect nobody, bro.
The other side.
I didn't do nothing.
Be disrespectful to the other side, man. He didn't name not one pro in that thing. All cons.
The biggest con is Tony Khan, so that's probably
we
why.
out.